So, gentlemen, moving on though, this is now our last few moments in the studio.
Yeah.
This is the last episode of season 1.
I guess it is. If
Is
we
that
are
what
doing,
we're gonna call it?
I don't know if we're doing like season 1 via studios or via the year.
I mean, either way, this is the end, right? Because I think we're like right on, as we're recording this, is like 1 year anniversary. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
So something like that.
So-
Right?
Episode 53, right?
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that.
Sorry,
yeah.
It's 53 or
Wow.
53.
Close enough.
Well, there's
Yeah.
52 weeks in a year, and
and the 1 OVA episode.
Yeah,
right? So,
yeah, of course.
Yeah, wow. I mean, it felt longer than a year, to be honest.
I don't remember the studio being this full. You know, I don't remember what it looked like before.
It's scary going back to like episode 1
Yeah.
and being like, it doesn't look like the same room at
I'll
all.
tell you
Yeah,
what,
it's changed a lot.
after you mentioned it on the Trash Taste Awards, I remember looking at the first episode again as well, and I forgot that we originally had our camera all the way back then.
That's
Yeah,
right
yeah.
at the back.
Yeah, so it kind of looked like you were peeking through, you're peeking through, being like, oh, what are they getting onto? And now it just feels like way too close. Hello, this is the new camera angle that we changed to. You know,
What, like 30 episodes ago?
yeah, it just feels weird. I forgot that we changed camera angles and the different feeling that it gave off. And yeah, I'm impressed how many guests we got this year as well.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
given the limited circumstances of
All
Japan.
9 of them.
Except for Chris. Fuck Chris.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I'm sure Chris will be on again.
yeah, of course.
I'm sure Chris is going to come knocking on the door.
Is he going to be the first guest on in season 2 as well?
He said he wants to be. So
Just asserting dominance to every other guest.
I don't see why not. I
Dead
mean,
ass, what else is there to talk about with Chris?
what do you mean? Just have Chris on. Insanity ensues. Chris just makes funny moments by being
fair
on.
enough.
We just bully Chris bullies ours. You know, it's a good.
I'm looking forward to what drip he's going to be wearing next after winning laziest drip in season 1.
He's, like after that episode goes up, he's gonna be like, I gotta come with like a suit.
I told Chris, I was like, "You won an award, by the way." He's like,
You want 2 awards?
No. He said, and I was like, "Oh yeah, you won an award." He's, "Oh really, really?" He's like, I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Just one." And I was like, "Fuck off, Chris." I'm like, "Fuck off." I didn't tell him.
Well, lucky for you, Chris.
I didn't tell him about the second one, so that'll be a
really?
surprise when he sees it.
Yeah.
So,
Brilliant.
He won't find that out.
Yeah, you won't find out until that's it. Oh my god. Yeah, but I guess by the time you see us next week, we'll be in a hopefully brand new setup.
Well, yeah, it'll be like a month for us, but it'll be like 1 week for you guys.
It'll be next week for you guys. Yeah.
So we want to remodel and change the setup a little bit, get the angles different.
We're not going to have like a completely different setup right off the bat. I think it's going to be similar to season 1, where we kind of grow our set as the season goes on. You know, I feel I like that.
Well, you haven't decided everything yet, but
We have no idea what the new set's going to look like.
I want to get all new figures. That's what I want. Get rid of
that
this.
involves having another Akihabara special,
does.
which is going to be pretty hard right now, considering
true.
Yeah,
everything is
But
in
in
lockdown.
future,
So maybe you'll have to wait a little bit longer compared to season 1 to get a new Akihabara special.
Yep.
But we do want to do one in the future. Apart from that, I don't know what other plans. I'm just excited to show you guys like the new set that we have, and having a proper Trash Taste office, not just an apartment that we just remodeled into a set.
I mean, you guys will see it in the After Dark vlog. I mean, like speaking of, like there'll be way more After Dark content as well.
Yeah,
hopefully, in the new
we're going to
studio.
have 2 sets now. So the After Dark specials aren't just going to be Trash Taste 1.5.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the main. I think that's one of the big reasons as well we want to move is just to allow us to make more
content.
more space,
More
and
content.
Because right now it's I mean, you can make content in this room. I'm sure we could, but it's one of those things where.
But
when
at
you're-
what cost?
Well, yeah, when you're in a room that you just despise,
Yeah.
it's too cramped.
Yeah.
You don't want to make like stuff. You don't feel creative. You don't feel like you want to do anything. Like you guys will see when we vlog it, but like behind the set is an absolute mess. And actually, I mean, the set is a mess. as
Yeah,
well.
the entire place is a mess.
Everything that
The
isn't
beauty
on
of camera angles is
Yeah.
everything looks bigger, but it is not as neat as you think it is. In fact, like I get actually like physically embarrassed whenever a guest comes over.
Oh yeah, it's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the one thing, the one mutual thing that every guest says is, "Wow, this place is a lot smaller than it looks." We're like, yeah, we know.
It's like, you know, when your mum comes in and your room isn't tidy. That's what I feel like, you know.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first thing I feel like saying is apologizing. And then the second thing is like whoever has to explain to the guest that they're going to be sitting here, and the first thing you have to explain to them is how to get here, and you're just like, oh, you just gotta go around the set, I think.
Like, you cannot see any of the desk, and we have 3 desks over there at the wall. You can't see any of the desk. My desk is a fucking war zone that Maylene's turned into.
Which was the guest that thought you had to go under again? Who was that?
Raina?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think it was Raina.
There was so little space. Raina literally thought that you had to go under the table.
Oh, to be honest, there's probably more room under the table.
Probably. I can't blame.
There's less of a tripping hazard under here.
I can't fault her for thinking that, honestly.
Yeah, the way we've done it is it works, but it's literally the meme of like the Cheeto holding the door locked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everything works, but it's not clean.
It can be better.
Like, it looks good. I'm happy with how it looks. Considering what we've done, it's the most scuffed way we can of it looking as good as it does and sounding as good as it does. But yeah, we really want to upgrade it, and I don't know, get a better system in general just for everything. Have more guests on, have guests on After Dark, just have everything upgraded, have everything better, and
it's because of you guys that we're even able to fucking move to a
nicer,
bigger place, right?
Without the Patreon stuff, we definitely wouldn't be able to consider the upgrades that we're doing.
Absolutely.
Basically, when we started this podcast, we were just like, what's the minimum we can get away with in case this podcast is like zero?
Just crashes and burns.
Just crashes and burns immediately, right?
Yeah, so we planned this on like as much of a budget, as much money as we were willing to put in, essentially. Like, how much money do we want to lose, and then also hours do we want to lose?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, I mean, we again, like we said this in the previous episode with the Trash Taste Awards, obviously. But we're very grateful, I think, for the crazy amount of support. I think if you'd have told us that we'd be this close to 1 million subs after 1 year, I think we'd have been like, Lamau, funny.
I'd be like,
good joke.
100,000 subs, that's a success.
Because we only pushed this channel twice on our main channels.
Yeah,
once at the end of a start of a video or an end of a video, and then the Akihabara
and then the Akihabara special. Yeah.
Considering it's everything else is driven by like Twitter and you guys just enjoying the show.
It's you guys spreading the good word.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy to see. And
because normally with a lot of podcasts I see, you have like with big names in them, you have like the big announcement, so you got the big trickle of views, and then the view just like drips down, which is what I was expecting, and I wasn't expecting us to maintain like the view count.
For
50 episodes.
It's also intimidating because now I know that the dumb shit I say will be in front of more people than ever.
Yeah, right. One thing I certainly was surprised by was just realizing that some of the shit we say to each other, people like hundreds of thousands of people are now listening to it. I'm just like,
I forget about everything I fucking say. Like
Same here.
All the dumb shit. Like I got emailed today about baked beans. About wanting to send me baked beans. I totally forgot I said I like baked beans. And someone's offering to send me a ton of baked beans. And I'm like, I'm flattered.
You can't say no to that.
I just can't remember why I said this. I've totally forgot. This is
out of context. It just sounds like a random person wanting to send you baked beans.
I know I went on a rant about loving baked beans, but that was one of those things where I'm very passionate at the moment, and then when I leave, I totally forget that I had a rant about that.
Exactly.
And then I'm like, oh, I did talk very passionately about baked beans. That is me. I
feel that's a lot of moments, right? I mean, sometimes you just get passionate when you're talking with your mates, or when you're in like a fucking izakaya. Or having like an argument where it's not really an argument and you're just very passionate in the moment.
Do you reckon we'll get any comments? People are like, man, I like the old set more. There's a better vibe to it. Well, the table's going to be the same.
I stopped watching after season 1.
Season 1 is when it went downhill.
Season 2 is a real letdown. Well, I mean, essentially, it's not too much is going to change, really.
Really, okay. To like bring down expectations. Really, the reason we want to change offices is because this is not a convenient office at all. On camera, we don't want too much to change. We just want to work more comfortably instead of having this like the most jank fucking setup for everything we do. I mean, right now, Trash Taste After Dark is running off of my laptop. Okay,
there's like 3 giant ass HDMIs going into this man's laptop.
Yeah, the cable management is atrocious.
Literally, it's like it's a laptop that's sitting, that's like hooked up on a foldable chair. That's like connected with wired internet that's just running in the middle of the floor. That's it. That's Trash Taste After Dark.
It is jank as fuck.
And that's because we can't afford more space right now. So it's like the most jank.
It's mostly for us.
Enough of us complaining about our problems, I guess. Everything should hopefully be better. We don't know because we haven't moved yet, but we're hoping that everything goes really smoothly.
Offset, I want to shout out to the Denny's guy. You the real G.
The Denny's guy is always there for us. He's always very nice.
We've talked before about
Boss man's always waiting for us.
yeah, we've talked before about how every time before a Trash Taste recording, we have lunch at Denny's, and we've gone there so often that there's a guy at Denny's who knows the exact time we're coming in on the exact day, and he knows what we want. We ordered the same thing every time.
He knows how many people as
Yeah,
well. Like,
I've not met a boss man in Japan. And yeah, I hadn't met a boss man in Japan until I met that guy. You are boss man.
he is a real boss man.
He's an
I love
man.
it because like sometimes we would come into the Denny's.
Yeah.
And he would just the moment he sees us, he's like, "Ayo." It's like 4, right?
Yeah.
I got you. I got a reserve for you. Don't worry.
You're gonna miss the MILF bar. That's also like next door as well. Yeah. So we discovered a bar.
It's a restaurant. It's just ran by
women. Yeah, it's just
older women.
It's just a restaurant that's just run by attractive older Japanese
Hot
women.
single MILFs in your area.
And I remember Connor first going into there, and it's kind of like,
And he had an awakening.
I was like, I like this.
it's kind of like because it's a new bar.
Come back here.
And then we came back almost every week for a while.
The land of milk and honey. It's right around the corner.
What a beautiful bar.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss this area as well. Like,
miss the area.
you know, I didn't have much expectations for this area. Obviously, we're not going to say
Because
where.
we're in a quiet area.
Yeah, but like, you know, we've come to
Saitama.
after a year, we've come to appreciate the small things. You know.
Well,
Yeah.
we can say we're in Saitama, right? It's whatever.
Sure, we can say we're inside
Yeah,
somewhere now.
sure. Okay.
Cut it,
Just-
I guess.
just-
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it matters now. We're not going to be.
We're not
living
there
the-
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, we guys are good.
We're not there anymore. So we were in Saitama, but not anymore.
Yeah. Commuting was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, everything was on a budget. Saitama is outside of Tokyo. It's like an hour. It's like an hour away from Tokyo.
It's immediately cheaper.
Just close enough
Yeah.
that it kind of feels like it's in Tokyo.
Yeah.
It's kind of like being in Zone 4, Zone 5 in London, right?
Yeah, it's like telling in London, be like, yeah, so the studio's at Heathrow Airport. Just
Oh, it wasn't that far. It wasn't that
well,
far.
Heathrow Airport's like an hour from central London.
Yeah, but Tokyo's a lot bigger as well,
Yeah,
though,
true,
isn't
true,
it?
true.
I mean, you can go from one end of Tokyo to another in an hour as well. So
I understand these references.
London boys,
Heathrow, yes.
downtown Manhattan, right? I don't know what I was going to say.
Go to Pennsylvania from New York.
I guess thank you for watching. Thank you for watching season 1.
Yeah,
I
wow.
don't really have much else to say, really.
yeah,
Yeah.
I hope you guys stick with us all through season 2.
Look forward to more fun, epic.
I mean,
gamer
there probably
content.
won't be a season 3 because I don't think we plan on upgrading from the new studio. So.
Yeah. It'll be season 2 for a while.
Season 1 is the test run.
Yeah.
Season 2 is the one that has like 500 episodes.
Season 1 was
Don't think there's going to be many new plot developments.
This is literally it. This is like
Season 1 was like the 54 episode pilot. Season 2 is where the actual show begins. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the new studio.
Yeah.
it's just like Arthur. Does Arthur have seasons? I don't know if Arthur has seasons.
Arthur?
What do you mean you know what Arthur is?
Oh, you mean the
Kid show.
The cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that have
Yeah.
seasons? Does Arthur have seasons? I feel like it's just running.
I don't know. I feel like
we're
it's
going to be like Arthur. We're just never going to stop airing. We're just going to every single week.
I've never heard of anyone being like, "Oh, season 23 of Arthur was my favorite."
I don't know. Does Arthur have seasons? Can you Google it? Arthur doesn't have seasons. It just runs. It just keeps going.
It just runs.
I'd say it's more like come dine with me, right?
I don't know.
Well-
We're just going to keep coming and coming every week. We come every week, guys. Trash Taste comes every week.
Come.
You guys. Come.
Now.